Hey, Joe here from Home Studio Corner. 3 things going down in this video. One, I'm going to show you how to import left and right WAV files into Studio One to make them one track in a way that just makes your life easier. 2, this is a feature request for PreSonus. If you can make this something that automatically happens or that you can do once after you've imported it, that would be great. And 3, if there's a way to do it and I just don't know about it, please let me know. Okay, so the deal is I've got this huge session I've got to mix. And the tracks, if you look at these tracks here, you will see they are all, not all, but a lot of them are stereo. Right, left, let's see, let's sort them by name. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Tons of stereo tracks. Now, if I take these as they are and import them into Studio One, it creates a left mono track and a right mono track. Then, if I want to make this stereo, I've got to do a bunch of things. I've got to first come in and pan them left and right. And then, if I want to process them together as a stereo track, I've got to create a bus for the selected channels and then probably rename that bus. Then I can put a plugin on there. It's not a super fun process. Now in Pro Tools, I remember from years ago, you could select 2 tracks, right click them, and you could, it would do something like merge to stereo track or something like that. And I've looked for a few minutes and I've been using Studio One for years. I've not seen it. So if there's an option, I'm just not finding it, let me know. But the only solution I've been able to come up with is to delete all those, is to first take all the, first to open the folder and to select all the tracks that have the left and right in them. Okay, so that's the first step. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I think I got them all. As I said, this actually mix comes in 2 folders, but this one has this many. You can see they have .l, .r next to them. So I've selected them all. I'm going to right click and make a new folder with the selection. And we're just going to call that stereo. Okay. Now we go back into Studio One and we come over here into the file section. I'm going to refresh it. And let me see, this is in this folder. Here's the folder I just created. As you can see, it looks the same files. But now I'm going to select them all. And I'm going to use this feature. It's cool for what it is. Otherwise, there would be no solution. I'm going to select all these files. And I'm going to right click and choose the merge to stereo file option. Now, it's going to work for a second. And what it's going to do is going to take each of those files, because it sees that they have the same name and have L and R, or it might just be because they're in this particular order. And the first one becomes the left file, the next one becomes the right file. And it's going to create an actual stereo, interleaved stereo file. All right, I'll be back when that's done. Okay, now if I go back into the folder in Finder, we will see that inside this stereo folder, if we sort it by date modified, we will see I created a bunch of tracks today that don't have L and R in the title anymore. So if I take this whip track and drag it in, now look, we have a stereo file on a track. We can see it's stereo because of that, and also because we see left and right on the WAV file. And that makes life way easier. It's a couple extra steps. What I would love is if this would happen automatically on import, or if there was an option to do that, or if once I've imported 2 mono files, I could merge them together some sort of way automatically within the session, either by right-clicking. This feature works great when you've got them all, but the problem is I've got to go put all the stereo together so I can find them all, and it's a little clunky. So I feel like we could do a better job with that. And if there's an option, like I said, please let me know. Hope this was valuable for you, especially if you're importing a lot of stuff with a lot of stereo files. This will save you some time. I'm Joe from Home Studio Corner. Thanks for watching. See ya.